Been with us before? Check the chapter markers in the description below if you'd like to jump ahead to a particular part of the video. Hello, and welcome to Oldies but Cruising, a channel where my husband and I share cruise life, travel adventures, helpful tips, stories, experiences, and honest opinions from our journeys together. This channel isn't about breaking travel news or selling vacations. I'm not a travel agent or a travel reporter. We just love cruising, traveling, and sharing our real experiences, honest opinions, helpful ideas, and memories from along our journeys. The videos are short, easy to watch, and filled with quick travel snippets, cruise ideas, tips, suggestions, and memories from the road and the sea. Thanks for joining me. I hope our adventures inspire you. So come travel along with us, laugh with us, learn with us, and let's make memories together. And don't forget to share your own stories, tips, and experiences in the comments because some of the best travel advice comes from fellow travelers. Welcome aboard. Hi, it's Martha with Oldies but Cruisin'. Welcome or welcome back, and thanks for returning. Please be sure to like, follow, share, comment, and ring that bell. In this video, we are returning to Juneau, Alaska. We will explore the waterfront, wander through the downtown, and compare what we remember from previous visits with what we found in 2026. Join us as we discover just how much Juneau's waterfront has changed over the years. Let's go ashore. As we sailed into Juneau, I began thinking we were in the wrong place. We visited Juneau several times before, in 2001, 2014, and 2019, and something just didn't look familiar. At first, I couldn't put my finger on it. The mountains were where they belonged. The harbor was where it belonged. The town was where it belonged. But something felt different. The closer we got to shore, the stronger that feeling became. I found myself looking around, wondering, what's wrong with this picture? Before we go ashore, here's an interesting fact about Juneau. Even though it's the capital of Alaska, there are no roads connecting Juneau to the rest of North America's highway system. As a result, most visitors arrive either by ship or by airplane. Once we stepped off the celebrity Solstice, my confusion only grew. The waterfront I remembered from previous visits wasn't what I was seeing today. This is how Juneau looked during our 2019 visit. Covered walkways, working docks, parking areas, a typical cruise port setup. Then COVID happened. Cruise ships stopped sailing, travel plans were canceled, and life changed for just about everyone. Before we knew it, 7 years have passed. Standing on the waterfront in 2026, I honestly started wondering if Bruce and I had somehow sailed into the Twilight Zone. Maybe we were in the wrong port. Maybe my memory wasn't as good as I thought it was. Then I compared our old photos to what we were seeing today, and I realized there was nothing wrong with my memory. No, we hadn't sailed into the Twilight Zone. Juneau had simply changed. Fast forward to 2026, and the waterfront feels completely different. Wide boardwalks, public gathering spaces, artwork, landscaping, open views of the harbor and mountains. In my opinion, the changes have created a beautiful waterfront area that's enjoyable for both locals and visitors. After our photo stop at the Welcome to Juneau sign to commemorate our visit, Bruce and I set off to explore. One thing we really appreciated about the area was how easy it was to get around. The boardwalk is wide, relatively level, and easy to navigate. Whether you're using a wheelchair, walker, scooter, or simply prefer an easy stroll, the waterfront area is very accessible. Another advantage is the ship docks right in town. The gangway had a gentle incline, making it easy to get to the boardwalk area. So off we go to explore. We weren't the only ship visiting Juneau that day. The Norwegian Jade was also in port. Interesting, Bruce and I sailed aboard the Jade during a Mediterranean Egypt cruise back in 2009. And that's a story for another day. One of the things we noticed that while the waterfront had changed dramatically, much of downtown Juneau still felt familiar. The shops, streets, and atmosphere we remembered from previous visits was still there. It felt like Juneau had found a balance between creating a modern waterfront while preserving the character of the downtown area that visitors have enjoyed for years. Since this was our fourth visit to Juneau, we weren't in a hurry to book a major excursion. Over the years, we've flown by helicopter to Mendenhall Glacier, ridden the Mount Roberts tramway, and rented a Jeep with a GPS guided tour that took us to places like Mendenhall Glacier Visitor Center, St. Teresa Church, and a salmon hatchery. Those are wonderful experiences, and I'll share more about those in a future video. This visit was about slowing down, enjoying the city, and seeing what had changed since our last visit. While the Mount Roberts tramway was closed during our visit, we were perfectly happy spending the day exploring on foot. And of course, Juneau offers plenty of shopping opportunities. And I'll have to say, I was willing to do my part to support the local economy. The weather cooperated nicely throughout the day. Cloudy skies hung over the mountains, but unlike one of our previous visits, we managed to avoid the rain. As we walked through the town, it was easy to understand why Juneau remains one of Alaska's most popular cruise destinations. Beautiful scenery, friendly atmosphere, and a downtown that's easy to explore at your own pace. After a relaxing day ashore, we returned to the Solstice and settled onto our balcony. One of our favorite sights was watching the float planes land on the harbor and then taxi across the water towards their docks. It's one of those uniquely Alaskan scenes that never gets old. Whether it's your first visit or your fourth, Juneau continues to offer something special. For us, the surprise this time wasn't an excursion or a famous attraction. It was discovering just how much the Juneau waterfront had changed. Next up, Ketchikan, where we once again received an invitation to a special helipad sail-in. Hope you'll join us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, and ring the notification bell so you'll know when I post new videos. Wherever your travels may take you, we hope you'll join us again soon. Remember to share your stories, tips, and experiences in the comments below. Till next time, safe travel, stay adventurous, and keep making memories. Happy travel trails to you until we meet again.